The Kings have won 5 in a row, 8 of 10 after an 0-4 start. They do what good teams do. Win games they're supposed to get on the home floor. They beat the Spurs tonight by putting up just 130 points, handling business against San Antonio 130-112. I'm Deuce Mason. That's Morgan Reagan. How you doing, Mo?
You know I'm good. I just feel so many different emotions.
Well, express them. It's okay to express your emotions.
I am. I think I am. I'm just on a wave of emotions, man. Feels good.
Feels amazing right now to see how this team is playing and responding, right? Tonight, they got off to a really, really nice start, and I think the game got a little too close to comfort for some tonight, but I thought the Kings handled business. They closed the end of the third well, and they get a home win.
That's what was so great about this, because you understand, we all understand and have seen how the NBA works. It's a game of runs. And what we've seen in the past from Kings squads is that when other teams go on those runs, the Kings never respond. Never, but they were never taught how to respond the right way or manage how to get back into it and make those adjustments the right way. The adjustments are being made and they keep doing things right, and it's in game, on the fly. That's what good teams do in this league. I love it.
After the game was tied at 82, the Kings finished the game outscoring San Antonio 48-30. Third quarter, it's tight. It's 82 apiece.
Yeah.
And De'Aaron Fox says, all right, let's stop dicking around here.
That's what he said.
Gets a couple of jumpers. He finds Malik Monk in the corner for a 3. All of a sudden, it goes from 82 to 89-82 entering the fourth quarter. And then the Kings just ran away with it. What a fourth quarter. The fourth quarter numbers are absurd. And San Antonio still got theirs in the fourth. They scored 30 points. Sacramento outscored them 41-30 in the fourth on 15 of 19 shooting. That's just under 79%. They were 3 of 5 from 3, 12 assists, and 2 turnovers in that fourth quarter. And they win 130-112. When you look at this game as a whole, what or who jumps out to you immediately?
I mean, I already mentioned the in-game adjustments, but I guess I want to go back to Malik Monk again and the spark that he adds, especially off the bench. There's so many things I want to be like what jumps out to me, but we'll start with Malik Monk and just truly another over 20-point game, 26 points for him. He finished up with still grabbing 4 boards, but 3 from 9 from 3-point land.
I got him 4 of 9 on my box score. You might have to refresh yours.
4 of 9.
Yeah.
God, how about read a number correct, Morgan? But truly, Deuce, it was some of those threes that he was hitting were so special, so energetic. And that's where Malik Monk comes in and just makes certain plays that you're like, it adds so much more than just the points at times.
He is an early 6th Man of the Year candidate. And I've seen some early stuff from people. I think the Ringer did a piece. Monk wasn't even mentioned. But he has been so productive for the Kings.
Yeah.
And he'll have some nights where he's kind of quiet, but he comes out with an energy every night. And sometimes it's a roller coaster with him. He's going to take some questionable shots, some heat check stuff, but you like it because he's trying to play the right way.
Right.
He can get super hot and he can play make. What a pickup by Monty McNair.
Truly. And you're feeling that chemistry that he has with De'Aaron Fox, right? And I feel like that's starting to be contagious and bleed into other teammates and how they go about things on the floor. When one of your best players is having fun out there, that's also going to be contagious. Malik Monk talked about playing basketball in the post game and was talking about it's basketball. It's fun. And you can feel that. People at home can feel that. People at Golden One Center tonight could feel that.
It's a spirit that this team has lacked.
Yes, has not been there ever. Yes.
Having a presence like him and a guy who can play, that to me is so
that combo
significant.
It is.
And he is built on what he did last year in a role with the Lakers, his connection with Fox, but it's also just his connection with the offense. he plays the right way. And I feel like what's so interesting about this Kings team early on is on a night, Kevin Huerter has 7 points. Sabonis has 16. It's just like every night there's a guy who steps up. And last game was Fox, kind of a quiet night.
Yeah.
Terrence Davis stepped up in a big way. During this nice run, winning 8 of 10, it seems like there's always someone who's stepping up, which to me shows the depth of this team.
That's exactly it, Deuce. And it shows that all these guys truly trust each other and that the egos are set aside and they don't give a damn who it is that's going to step up. They don't give a damn if it's going to be TD on national television or Malik Monk every Wednesday or whatever the hell it's going to be. It's exciting that these guys are trusting each other, enjoying playing with each other. And another thing, just going off of what Malik Monk, you talked a little bit about what he was last year and then coming into really finding his true self and identity with this team. I think he was more of that like, hey, I got to catch and shoot for LeBron. Like, he's going to collapse the defense and I just got to be here. With De'Aaron, you know that he's going to collapse the defense and you're going to be there. You saw Malik Monk have a big three there at the end where, De'Aaron drove, passed it out to Malik Monk for a three. But it's not only that. He's capable of understanding if a guy is closing out on him, he's going to play make. He's making the right play, playing like a smart, high IQ guy.
Morgan, I'm sorry. The chat's brought up an amazing point
What?
that I have to get to. Shout out to people watching us live. If you're here, the biggest thing you can do is hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. We're chasing 10,000 subs, and we are getting closer and closer. So hit the thumbs up. That helps our channel grow. Last night, chat, we got 1,000 thumbs up, which was awesome. Unfortunately, the chat's lured us to something. They're not sure the Kings win is official because we haven't initiated the laser, if you don't mind.
Arm the laser.
Arming the laser! Begin laser ignition!
Fire the laser!
Thank you, Kings win. All right.
Someone screamed behind me, do that on air, do that. I'm like, I'll break the microphone. I think I'll get in trouble.
I'm sorry. You need to do that on NBC Sports California.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think my producer, Anthony, who's amazing, would love for that to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Matt,
you'll be doing that. You'll be doing that on Sunday for sure. Yeah, we'll just have that on Sunday.
We'll ask around, light the beam, fire the laser.
Hey, you should be hitting that thumbs up after getting that, guys. Appreciate you guys so much for being here tonight.
Thanks,
you
guys.
mentioned Malik Monk. He was such a good catch and shoot guy last year with the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
40-ish% from three, 40% as a catch and shoot guy. But you're right. He's able to do so much more in Sacramento that highlights his game. The same with Kevin Huerter. And I know tonight wasn't his night at all, right?
Sure.
3 of 11, 1 of 5 from 3. Plays 34 minutes, 7.6 assists, though. Huerter's been able to show so much more in Sacramento than he did in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And, just talking to people around the team, so I heard something interesting today. I kept hearing the word Kings culture. I'm like, that the front office throws around Kings culture a lot.
Okay.
And it's something they're trying to establish here. You hear Heat culture so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kings culture is getting high IQ guys and great guys who want to play for each other. And
Is that how they're identifying it?
you're seeing that. With
You
this
are.
group, right?
You are.
You're seeing a group that wants to play with each other. Hey, Terrence Davis is a great example. Terrence Davis started tonight. No Keegan Murray, lower back soreness. Rashawn Holmes missed a game with a non-COVID illness. But because Keegan's out, all right, Terrence Davis is going to get in the starting lineup. Terrence Davis played a big role the other night. Davis played 14 minutes tonight. Right? Just a different role for him tonight. He was 2 of 7, 5 points. But other guys find ways to step up. I mean, you talk about the bench. We'll give Fox his love in a second.
Sure.
But Trey Lyles comes in and plays 14. It gives you 14 points off the bench, playing aggressive against his former team, trying to shove it up Pop's ass.
Aggressive. The way that he threw it down on that one dunk, just stared. It was so fun to see, just like you're saying, the bench altogether, but like someone like Trey Lyles coming out aggressive. We see when he gets his touches and when he gets his flow and his rhythm, he can make things happen. He's efficient in his minutes, and that's been pretty consistent and exciting to see. But I feel like these guys, the identity of their bench too is stay ready, be present, because It could be you that needs to step up. And by stepping up, it does not mean chucking up the ball and just trying to take over on the offensive end. Being ready and staying present is being there for your entire team, because the things you can accomplish in a team sport when you play together, pretty amazing.
Metu's a great example of that. We talked about him a lot lately. Again, tonight, 10 points for him, 4-4 against his former team, too. So that probably felt good for Metu. I mean, it's been fun to see different guys step up to the plate. And I thought Davion Mitchell tonight played some outstanding defense. You know, he's trying to deal with Vassell, who's going to get his. Vassell's having a really good year. He's got a size advantage. Davion's a dog.
Dude,
he just gets after that shit.
Davion was up in his grill.
Yes.
And not only that, the way that the Kings fans responded to the way that he was playing defense was just beautiful. The appreciation was there, and everyone was just going wild because you
feed
could
off
feel
that.
Yes. And I asked him about that even after the game.
You know what? But screw this. Let's get to the video. So Davion Mitchell joined Morgan Reagan and Matt Barnes on the set on NBC Sports California after the game. Here's a portion of that chat.
Well, you definitely did a great job of bringing the energy. This season has been a little up and down from you as far as minutes and consistent minutes. But every time you get out there, I think you're trying to find a way to make it happen. Sometimes you need to be the leading scorer. Tonight, not many points offensively, but just causing havoc in that second half on the defensive end, sparking that energy and sparking the run you guys had in the fourth quarter. Talk to just kind of wherever he puts you, you're going to try to produce no matter what.
Yeah, man, I think that's the thing about our team. We got depth. I mean, everyone can score the ball. Everyone can make plays for each other. So, I mean, we got a lot of good players on our team. So I'm just trying to go out there and just play a role, do something so I can impact the game and just get a win.
Dude, he gets after it, man. And it's no surprise that he brings it that way. But that is infectious.
It is. How many times have we talked about, hey, can he set that tone and build that culture on the defensive end? We talked about that a lot last year, but you can only do so much as an individual, right? And especially when he's not the star player on this squad. So how else is he going to make the team better? Well, better defenders, individual defenders, started stepping up, and the roster got a little better. Oh, the coaching staff got better and started bringing a different type of defensive intensity out of guys. So then now when you add Davion Mitchell in that mix, it's like guys are truly understanding, oh yeah, that's the standard.
They've set a great standard. Mm-hmm. What a response after an 0-4 start. Some of the numbers during this 5-game winning streak are absurd. Over the last 10, pretty special too. But specifically tonight, after they put 153 points on the Cavs, I have to be honest. Going into today, I was a little concerned just about a letdown factor.
Sure.
It's not just like a Sacramento thing. This happens in the NBA. You come off a huge win, national TV. Everyone in the NBA is talking about you. People in the NBA universe are talking about the beam. You're a story. People are talking about the Kings right now in the NBA, and for good reason. But it could go away pretty fast if you have a letdown the next game at home against San Antonio, playing without one of their better guys.
People say it's a fluke.
Exactly. They handled business tonight. And that's what good teams do, right? Like, even when the Kings were good, I know it seems like 25 years ago they were good, but there'd be stretches, the 60-win teams, 60-win Kings, you'd be like, God, why are they letting this team hang in the games at the end? And guess what? They would close the right way.
Yeah.
And Sacramento is closing the right way.